Back with us this morning to talk about some good things for your kids to read, and you have a very timely message today for parents.
Even though 9/11 was yesterday, everybody's been commemorating it this week, of course, and it's very hard to bring this up with kids sometimes, and parents wonder whether or not they should bring it up, and it's part of our history now, and we need to talk about it, and kids will hear about it and they'll ask questions, and one way to sort of introduce the topic is by showing them books that are New York City concentric. Okay. And these books are wonderful for that. The first, sorry, I just got adjusted on TV.
Thank you, Betty.
The first one is young Iggy Peck, the architect, and this is ABC New York NYC, and also there's 123 NYC and Dad, Jackie, and Me, and they're all about New York City and in different ways. Iggy Peck, architect, is very funny about this little kid who loves to build. Started building with his dirty diapers at the age of 2, and it's all in a rhyme. It's a lot of fun. And ABC NYC is a beautiful book that shows different parts of New York in the letters and shape, like O is a bagel and things like that.
That's cute.
It's wonderful. And the last one I love, Dad, Jackie, and Me, is about Jackie Robinson's first season.
Oh, very nice.
So in New York City. So you know, it's a lovely way to bring in New York into the conversation, and you can go from there.
So it's kind of a stepping stone, get them to learn the city,
yes,
and then
you
can go from there.
Exactly. You're right.
It is a difficult topic.
It is. And I actually, we were talking before about the Brooke Jackman Foundation, and I was asked to be on the honorary advisory board, and we got all these books together about New York City, and we read them at a readathon on Tuesday down at the Twin Towers site, and the fire commissioner was there, and all these detectives and firefighters and authors and illustrators and Broadway actors, and it was an incredible thing. I mean, there were 200 kids there, and they sat. I was a little worried, but they were so well behaved, and they sat. And the foundation, the Brooke Jackman Foundation, is in memoriam to Brooke Jackman, who was a very young woman when she died on 9/11. She worked at Cantor Fitzgerald, and so and so it's an amazing foundation, and they give books to children who are at risk, and these are some of the ones we read. So it was a really great cause, and I know these books are fabulous for kids who want to know more about New York.
So if kids approach parents and say, you know, I heard about the stuff going on this week, or I'm not sure, this is kind of a good way to show them a nicer side maybe of New York. I mean, you can talk about the issues, right? But these are some of the, especially with the ABC NYC, it shows them kind of the city, and of course here in Connecticut you can always go down to New York and show them. So that's nice. But these are great ideas, and fall, getting ready for school, gearing up and everything, books is always an important part of the kid's life.
Well, every day I think, you know me, I'm all about the books. You read every night, people. Read to your children.
Even if they just like the pictures, they still get the message.
You get the cuddle, and that's a great way to get kids to love books. They associate it with warmth and cuddling, and you know, it's a wonderful thing.
Far more interactive than TV. So tell us again one more time these books that you're recommending.
Well, this is Iggy Peck, architect. And this is ABC NYC, and there's also 123 NYC, and Dad, Jackie, and Me.
That's great. Thank you. Very timely message today.
I'm happy to bring it.
Appreciate it. And of course, you can log on to our website, WTNH.com, click on the Good Morning Weekend Connecticut section, and we will put a link over to for all these books. Still adding Good Morning.